This video is sponsored by Card Market. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. There is no better place to fulfill all your Yu-Gi-Oh! And card game-based needs. The platform is not only exclusive to only Yu-Gi-Oh!, but also has sections for all other major card games. You can find a link to Card Market down below in the description. And now, without further ado, let's go into the video. Hello and welcome back to the Frozen Card Gaming YouTube channel. I have Christian Forsman with me, who got top 16 at the recent LCS 6 with Guru.
Hello.
So first of all, congratulations on the top.
Thanks a lot, man.
So before we start the deck profile, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I have a lot of shout-outs I want to give, actually, just because people don't watch until the end anymore. So yeah. So but first of all, I want to give a huge shout-out to a lot of people from my locals. So big shout-out to Christopher Nielsen for cheering me on, Sebastian Storm, Mikkel Schmidt-Nielsen, Alan Smilovic, Vilas Ristin, Ingvar Jardason, Douglas, and Renji, and then we also have Patrice, and then a big shout out to Ralph Blaga, because I think he's like the biggest reason why I played the deck, because otherwise I like kind of wouldn't have Dragoon. And yeah, big shout out to Rasmus, Nikolai. Yeah, like I have a bunch of them. I'm just gonna shout out all the people in my logos. So sorry if I don't mention you, but you are pretty much shout outed.
Okay. So for the tournament, the LCS, what were your different matchups and how did your rounds go?
Yeah, so I went undefeated in day one, actually. The deck went out really smoothly. So in round one, I played versus Dogma Invoked, Shadal. I won that 2-1. And then in round two, I played against Monarch. I won that 2-0. Round three, I played against Dragon Link. I won that 2-1. Round four, I played against Dinos. I won that 2-0. Round five, I played against Shunping with Infernoble. I won that 2-1. Round six, I played against what did I play against? Oh yeah, I played Thunder Patrol. I won that 2-1. And then in the round seven, I played Dinos. That was my only loss in Swiss. It was like the guy that got first place after Swiss at all. And then in the eighth round, I won against Dragon Link. Yeah.
Oh.
And then in top 16, I played against the same Dragon Link guy. And then I lost. I pretty much lost because in game one, I used my hand trap wrong. And then in game two, I opened both vanillas, which, yeah.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. I saw that game. Yeah. But why did you decide to play Guru this format? That's kind of controversial, if I may say.
Yeah. First of all, it's my deck. Like, people kind of know that at this point. But also, I feel the deck is very underrated, because if Dragon Link is like one of the best decks, it just becomes a lot better, because the deck has such a very good matchup, because it can play. If you start, it has like a fantastic matchup, because the deck can be only one. And also against Infernoble, if you start with deck can be only one, it's like the card is deck can be only one is just like so insane right now. It like locks out a lot of the decks, and Dragoon is just one hell of a card. Also, the reason why I played the Dragoon version over the other versions was because I feel Numeron was very weak compared to Dragoon, and I feel like mixing the two was bricky. And the big field spell deck, which is technically not a Guru deck, I feel the deck was like very, very bricky, and I mean it can work, but like it was just not a deck for me at all. I just decided to just stick with as pure of a Guru deck as I could, and it worked out in the end. So
yeah. For your main deck, why did you decide to play the hand traps that you played, which are Valor, Ogre, and Ash and Imperm in the main deck, over like Gamma, Nibiru, and Droll, for example?
All right. So I didn't have much time to test with Droll, so I was not really. I didn't really want to like test that card too much, just because of the fact that a lot of people, like but they didn't really, what can you say? I just really didn't have enough time to test with Droll. That was like the biggest reason why I didn't play it, and I just played what I knew was good. I played Ash because it was the most generic one. And I think Bela and Imperms are actually like the best hand traps right now because it can stop the Birdie and the Conda. And it can also, it's just like the most generic hand trap versus like every deck. And Ogre is just like an insane card versus Infinable.
No, I see. So also you made the new Dragon Ice Prison. How was it for you?
It was amazing. The card is so fantastic. It's good against almost every single deck if you resolve it.
No.
And yeah, you can also out Dragoon. It's like one of the only few ways I can out Dragoon in the deck.
I see. For the side deck. So how was the even list and the cosmic? Did you side them a lot or didn't you really side them?
I actually didn't side. I sided Evenly in once, but I didn't see it. And I sided Cosmic in I think like once or twice, but the main side deck cards that I used was Gamma and Nibiru. But Gamma was the one that put in the most work, even though I really hate the card this format actually. I think it's only good versus Infinable and somewhat Dragon Link.
No. Would you play any other hand traps, like in retrospect?
Yeah, if I tested more with Joel, I probably would have put it in the deck as well. But yeah, right now I think the hand trap line was fine. I think the deck was pretty good. It's the deck that I've been grinding with on Dueling Book, and I've just been playing it ever since, and it has performed really well so far. So
yeah, I see you play the also Charmer Link in the extra deck. Did you make that a lot or?
I didn't make it once this tournament. The only
Okay.
extra cards I made was of course Dragoon,
No.
and then I made the Verde. But I made Verde where it wasn't really necessary to make it. And yeah, like the last minute decision in my extra deck was Omega. Omega was pretty good just because it can work as a Maximus target, and if you gamma them, you can also just rip another card of the hand.
Yeah,
but
that's
it
true.
never came up today. Like at Maximus 0 times in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
And then also
There you go.
like another spicy thing about the extra deck, is that Link Spider was pretty good because if you gamma them and you have the driver, you can link away the driver for Link Spider and then make Verde that way. So gamma also becomes like one card Verde.
That's true. That's true. So do you have anything else to say before we like wrap up this video? Like anything other you will change or?
No, I think the deck worked just fine. Like a thing I want to mention is that I don't play inside of the Wyvern just because it breaks too much. Like that was the main reason, and I just added the dualities instead, and it worked really, really well because if you go Red Eyes Fusion, then you can just discard the duality for the discard for the Dragoon. So
Yeah, I see. Thank you. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. And let us know down in the comment section below what you thought about Guru and Guru in this format. And I will see you guys next time.